Baloo the Bear from the Jungle Book lived in the woods behind our house. At least, that's what my best friend Billy and I believed in 1967 when we were 3 years old. That story in just a moment. For now, would you please like, follow, leave a comment, and share this video with others? It really does help the algorithm reach more great people just like you. Thanks. In 1967, Disney's The Jungle Book was a huge event. I pestered my parents to take me because commercials were omnipresent on television. And they said, well, it's not opening till next week, but we'll take you. Finally, the movie opened, and on this particular day, my best friend Billy, who lived 2 doors away from us, was staying with us for the day because his parents had to be out doing something, and my parents were in charge. So my dad took us both to see The Jungle Book, and we had the best time. We just were so enamored with all of the characters and the songs and, just the Disney of it all. And particularly, we just fell in love with Baloo the Bear. He was our absolute favorite. On the ride home from the matinee, we were just so fired up and talking about the movie and talking about how we were going to go into the woods. We were going to find Baloo the Bear. And my dad said, wait, no, that's just a woods. That's not a jungle. There are no bears back there. But we were 3. What did we know? So we get home and we go outside and we go back to the woods. This is at a time when your parents didn't have to know where you were 24 hours a day, which might have been a bad thing. They would just send you out to go and play, even 3-year-olds. So we went over to the woods there, and we're looking and trying to see if we could see Baloo. And Billy just took off into the woods, just went. And he said, I'm going to find Baloo, and off he ran. And I have always been kind of a chicken of that kind of stuff, so I didn't follow him. And I just turned around and I walked back home, and I didn't know what to do. And my mother said, where's Billy? And I said, oh, he went into the woods to find Baloo the Bear. And my mom went, Richard! Billy's in the woods looking for that damn Baloo! And I got upset because I thought, oh no, he did something really terrible. And my dad came over and he's like, okay, now tell me what happened. And so I told him. He said, come on, we'll find him. So we went. I think he made my mom stand with me on the edge of the trees there, and he went into the woods, and it wasn't a huge space, but it was, a little bit of a hike to get in there, and he found Billy sobbing, sitting on a log, sobbing because he was lost. He didn't know how to get home. And my dad picked him up and said, I told you there's no bears back here. Thanks for being here. See you on the next one. Love you lots. Bye-bye.